Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Fighting Couch Potatoes. I'm Liquid Gold Steve, and I'm here with Kadawfi Crush.
Ninjas are awesome. Welcome back to Ninja Mayhem.
For our next episode of Ninja Mayhem, it is a 3-episode review of Ninja Kamui that came out earlier this year in February. It is about a man named Higan, Joe Higan. I'm going to say that. Kadawfi's going to say that his name's not that, but it's on Google. They've said it before in the show. It's whatever. You're doing a mute point.
Moot.
Either way.
No. A mute point is a quiet point, like a point no one can hear. A moot point is a point that makes no, like, why are you arguing this point?
Okay.
Like, it's
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a
yellow,
mute.
It's amarillo. Like, cyan, not blue.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a moot point. Did I say it right? I don't know.
That time.
I don't give a fuck. All right. Well, Ninja Kamui is how it was explained to me. I found it on Instagram was John Wick for ninjas. It is not John Wick for ninjas, but I see the elements they're trying to pull from there. Family dies. He's part of an underground organization, ninjas, and he's one of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet. Like one of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet. So, Kadawfi, what's the first thing you see in the first episode?
First thing you see is a fella with headphones on, bobbing to some music. Music sounds kind of trash that he's listening to in his headphones, and you get to meet this normal looking everyday businessman with glasses,
Sweating his ass off,
sweating real hard, like he running from hell. He winds up in an alleyway, and apparently ninjas can fill up an alleyway, and they can start to get busy on your ass. But when you're an all-American badass, you can work them ninjas back until they swarm you. We get to see this nobody, everyday looking businessman.
average Joe looking ass.
He just gets fucking stupid out here, starts breakdancing on motherfuckers, chopping heads off, chopping faces off, give me your hands
Catching
and
needles
feet.
in his mouth.
He was amazing for a split
Yeah.
second. Then he got turned into a porcupine.
Because ganging up on somebody is a tactic.
I mean, it's a very good tactic. If there's just more of me than you can kill.
But we're not going to talk about how that man grabbed him by a leash and like crushed him to the ground and then sliced his head off in one fail. I feel like he sliced his head off the first bounce, and the second bounce he was headless.
I feel like he was just putting a lot of folk to work. I feel like he cut some serious ass. I feel like he was. You ever played that game SSX Tricky?
No, I've never even heard of that game.
You never the snowboarding game?
Oh, okay. I've heard of the game.
Yeah.
My fault.
Like he was getting like that. Like X game. No, he was on tricky mode. It's key to rock. tricky, bitch.
And the first 10 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever, we've reviewed Cyberpunk. That man looked like Adam Smasher for some fucking reason. Like it was his weird brother.
You think that the
ninja, the master ninja,
like the
head ninja
the
at
head,
the time,
like the what would you call him? Like the lieutenant.
Yeah,
like the guy leading the charge, leading the
like the infantry.
Yeah, leading the platoon
whatever.
of ninja. Because I mean, it was like
he was still nasty though.
There was 100 million ninjas in that damn alleyway. It was kind of outrageous. Like, how you expect somebody to kill that? I guess you don't. I guess you don't expect somebody.
It's called tag teaming, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's called jumping, or as we call it, the mouthing.
The mouthing.
Don't put that.
Don't put that in.
No, put that in. Just y'all don't say we trademark that one.
Well, you continue the episode. You meet the main character, normal, average Joe looking guy, just like the guy that was sweating. Has a family, all American life.
Blonde hair guy,
blonde beard, kind of like Thor's cousin.
Got like a gingery wife, like a auburn haired wife.
has a happy life. Like
he's a cute little son.
Got a huge farm, just the American dream. He's having this fucking awesome thing. Birthday's about to come up for his son. I think he's gonna turn like 5 or so.
Yep.
5 or 6. And then the whole world turns upside down.
So for anybody who may have seen, like a lot of people are gonna like, oh, John Wick. What I see more in this one was that Steven Seagal movie, Hard to Kill, where they took his family out and halfway left him alive. And he had to, recover, train, go through his montage.
That motherfucker was dead.
But Joe Logan or Joe Higan, he's
one of them dudes. He's one of them dudes.
So he got caught slipping on his kid's birthday evening. Everybody was in bed. And you heard something downstairs and, went to go check it out. Told his wife, I got this. Don't worry about nothing. And he gets down there and, ninjas break into his house. And he's like, oh, shit. And, you would think like most normal American people, he'd fucking, like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. No. Joe Logan, this motherfucker got absolutely elite nasty. He was in this shit fucking beating heads in again, slicing heads off, he had no weapons of his own. He was using their weapons and just tearing them apart. Everything was going well until, he heard that Max Payne, that Hercules, that
Are you having a moment?
He had that, that Kratos, your family is upstairs hollering and it's up to you to save them, but you can't. He gets upstairs and gets to see his wife holding her dead son. Their dead son. And Joe gets stabbed all in the back. He gets Sinbon through the neck. He gets all fucked up and he passes out. He's assumed dead.
Not assumed. He was
declared
dead. And this motherfucker rose like the Undertaker.
Yeah, he did.
Like Boom. The motherfucking Undertaker.
Boom.
Here, Teddy Long. 1-on-1.
Motherfucking, what was it, Paul Bear? Paul Bear. Mankind! You will not defeat the Undertaker!
What is this?
He did come up crazy.
He raised up like the dead, and they fucking FBI shows up. Mike Morris.
Yeah, they got a homeboy sitting in a room, and they're calling him kind of like the zombie dude or whatever. They got him in a hotel room, a hospital room, in a bed and all, and they're calling him kind of like a zombie dude because like he was declared dead for like hours and then just woke up like whatever, I'm here.
And his whole place is destroyed and family dead. He looks a little suspect.
Mike Morris with the FBI with Emma. Was it Emma Young?
That's not Emma Young.
Her last name, was it Young?
Samandra.
Okay, Emma.
Samandra.
Samanda.
Samanda. Emma Samanda?
Yeah, there's no R in that.
I don't know why I had an R in there.
No.
Well,
Emma Samanda.
Emma Samanda. What kind of fucking name is that?
Super American.
Super American.
Yep. Super Samanda sounds right. Anyway, they take Emma Samanda and they come to meet Joe Logan, and
the zombie man.
He ain't doing too hot. He ain't talking. They leave him a business card. Then later we get to see Joe Logan go tell his family goodbye. He has a tough time with that and winds up on the roof of the hospital in his wheelchair with the Agent Samanda.
Agent Samanda.
With Agent Samanda kind of hiding behind a building watching him.
I feel like he did that for a trap. I think he knew he was marked and he was trying to pull him out.
You got to see this shit, dog. He got absolutely disgusted on that rooftop. He did something and gave himself extra awareness
Stark awareness.
He leveled, like he did like a cheat code move or something, and this motherfucker just immediately was like that fucking man. Like how many heads did he take? It was like 20 heads.
He took 6 at one time.
He took 6 at one time. He took
that
20.
Was the
like
nastiest motherfucking part.
There was a POV scene where you got to see like the fight scene.
That right there.
Through the rage in his eyes in a cramped elevator space.
That was so fucking awesome.
That was so fucking good. Like they showed it, like they made sure, because like you got to see the scene of him saying goodbye to his family, you know, because they were in the mortuary.
And he didn't want to go there.
And you got to see him raging out while he was sitting in the wheelchair on the rooftop. Like you got to see him be emotional while going to see them. But before you could get to the part where he actually sees them, he's on the rooftop raging the fuck out, getting ready for what's coming his way. And boy, was he ever fucking ready. The elevator scene, he fucking, that was beautiful. Then the way he got to deal with the head ninja, the one you said looked like
Adam Smasher.
Adam Smasher.
Like the small Adam Smasher.
Dude had a fucking a buster sword like Cloud. He had a motherfucking one of the blades of the mist. Dude had a big ass sword trying to fight Joe Logan with one little sword.
And Joe Logan still slid him. Like it was not a contest. He knew what was happening.
It really was like there was a little bit of a fight. Like, okay, the average ninja soldier that Joe Logan was killing, he was just swiping through them. He was one shot and shitters by the dozen. Like he was like one punch man out here compared to their asses. But when it came to this ninja man, the head ninja man here, when it came to him, it was like you saw Joe outclass him real bad, but it was like, oh, okay, so this guy know how to fight, but not as good as Joe. Nowhere near as good as Joe.
But we're gonna skip over the fact when he was on the roof, he showed a few of his arts, a few of his ninja arts.
I was trying to skip it. Just know he has ninja arts. What Steve?
I don't know what you would call it. Like
it's that smoke that like Asuma used with the cigarette where he bite down on it and use the black smoke. Shikamaru did it too.
But he didn't have like people inside. Like
look here, he didn't turn it into shadow clone
murder jutsu.
He didn't.
That it was okay. Like okay. Let the viewers.
It was like
you guys got to see this.
He was like using like Asura. I don't know, bro. He was on some shit. He was on some gangster shit when he was doing. Oh man, that's why I don't want to tell it.
So he beats the head ninja, and that's pretty much the.
He beats his ass too. Like towards the end of that fight, I noticed that was one of the ways. Like it seemed like he was always not a step ahead, but just waiting for the moment for them to open up to kill him. And like once they opened up, it was on. Like if he had to do a nasty finishing move, he was, you know,
he got this.
He's not like so overpowered and almighty that like you don't think he's ever gonna lose. It's you can kind of see like how strong he is comparatively to everybody else he's fighting, of course, like how awesome he really is. But he's not so overpowered where it's like watching like Devil May Cry, for instance, where Dante is just too fucking powerful.
So you enjoy the ass kicking is what you're saying?
I think it's real clean. It's fast. It's animated really well. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I rewound a bunch of them scenes to watch them over just to see like how clean it was. Like, oh damn, I didn't even see that before. Ooh.
I felt like it was too fast and choppy. Honestly, it was just to me. I'm not saying some of the kills weren't fucking really, really good.
I'm talking about like
even the fighting was really, really good.
Like the overall fight scene choreography, I think was real good.
I didn't like the spinny camera. It was just too much for me.
I liked it, the spinny camera, because like it stayed focused on your fight though. To me.
Well, in the second episode, it gives a little more background into where Joe Logan or Higan as now he's calling himself, came from. He came from a ninja clan that was very secretive, but only wanted to make the rising sun prosper.
Right. Land of the rising
The
sun.
land of the rising sun prosper.
Japan.
Yeah. But something happened throughout the years, and a new head said, "No, we should allow the opening of like talking to other people, to organizations and
teaching
businesses.
Our techniques to foreigners and opening up with business, like working with businesses and stuff outside of our own interests. Still in the interest of serving Japan, but they're going to start opening up like to foreigners."
Got a little dirty. He got a little dirty.
Things got a little icky. I mean, they're a ninja clan, so I mean,
I'm not saying it's like the worst thing, but it's with that little bit right there, that little bit of like it you didn't have to explain it through like a flashback,
right?
40 fucking episodes or something. It was just like it showed the head getting killed, and it was like, where's a new regime now?
Yeah, and just kind of showing off that we are like these ninjas, the ones that we like, Joe Logan and the average businessman that we met. They were defectors from this ninja clan, and they didn't want to go with the new ways. They wanted to maintain the old ways,
be prideful,
and that's what's getting them picked off now. And it seems like it's been years later, 5-6 years.
Yeah,
later.
they've been in hiding. So
Right.
at least when the son was born, probably.
Yeah, they've been in hiding for a little while, and
because I bet even the mom was a ninja.
What's crazy is this Joe Logan fella. We said he starts going by Higan, but like Joe Logan don't look like Joe Logan no more. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
I like his new look. After looking at it, it grows on me.
The new look looks good to me. Like it looked like seeing Joe Logan do it looked like something from Boondocks. Seeing Higan do it looked like exactly what you asked for.
How'd you like the Oh, and also, if we didn't explain, Adult Swim is
Adult Swim's got this. You can see this shit on Hulu or probably Adult Swim's.
You can watch it on Cartoon Network if you got cable.
Yeah, if you got all that, yeah.
But yeah, it was cool when you saw Adult Swim. But continuing on, did you like the technology? Like it's in this show, it's at least in the future. It's not like crazy in the future, but it's more mainstream, up to date.
Yeah, it might be like 70 years in the future or something. Maybe like it doesn't look so far ahead.
Yeah,
that shit looks crazy, but like it's further ahead of us.
Yeah,
as you see like what was like a 80s model Beetle in the show, and like they were talking about like it was ancient history, and it's like it was just the 80s down, you know.
Did you feel a little pain towards that?
A little bit.
Because it was talking about you?
80s baby.
Old ass motherfucker.
Don't get mad. Don't get mad. You wish you was an 80s baby.
No, don't. I'm happy where I was.
All the whack shit you got to deal with.
So, they explain a little bit about the backstory, give you reasons why Joe's being Joe.
So, in our second episode, we actually get to see Joe reach out to Mike Morris, our FBI agent. And they have a meetup.
Old ass Mike Morris.
And Mike Morris is 3 days away from retirement. He's
eternally 3 days from retirement.
He's fucking 3 days away from retirement. And like his captain is doing his best to not let his ass get killed or fired. He's like, bruh, because Mike Morris is trying to investigate this ninja shit, and the upper management is telling the captain to tell Mike to mind his motherfucking goddamn fucking business. But Mike Morris meets this ninja man out in public anyway.
Because Mike Morris a real motherfucker.
And he tells the store owner that he knows, hey man, go take a walk. I gotta talk to this ninja man. And by the time the store owner gets back, it's blown the fuck up. He's getting accused of having ties with the mafia and shit. He's going to jail for money laundering, all because he let a cop, an FBI agent, use his motherfucking shop for 20 minutes.
They were Uber Eats.
Pretty much.
Those were Uber Eats. You guys got to see this because they even got ninja weapons. Like,
there's a little bit of jutsu usage. There's ninja weapons. There's, of course, ninja techniques. Like, you know, what you would imagine a ninja would be like. You know, if you've ever seen the movie Ninja Assassin, it kind of gets down like that without as much blood. Ninja Assassin got kind of Mortal. They got kind of Mortal Kombat-y with the blood.
What are you talking about? Like Ninja Kamui is bloody.
It's bloody, but Ninja Assassin, like the blood, everybody's blood was like super thick and goopy, like Jello.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
Well, like a Quentin Tarantino movie.
No, like a Mortal Kombat video game.
Okay.
Like it was just like fountains and fountains and fountains, and it's like you ever just like see like too much? Like, all right, you're getting into the distasteful territory.
Was it really like that?
It really was, because there was a lot of killing in Ninja Assassin. There's a lot of fucking killing.
The name is Ninja Assassin, and there's a lot of killing.
Look here, bro. Like, when you see a lot of movies that say names like Assassin or Hitman or whatever, there's a good amount of killing. Don't get me wrong. But not like Joe Logan is killing people like they killed in Ninja Assassin, like hordes of people. And you remember how he killed people at the elevator after he got off the elevator? They didn't show him kill the people. You just saw all the heads on the floor.
Yeah.
Right. Like, more than that in Ninja Assassin, but it's also just like copious amounts of blood. Like, they ran out of a lot of fucking NyQuil on that set. Like, like they poured out all the Kool-Aid and sugar on that one, bro. They was adding flour to the Kool-Aid to get that shit thick. Like, it was over obsessive. But it's a similar-ish tale to Hard to Kill meets Ninja Assassin with a giant corporation thrown in the middle of it all.
All right. So after the big blow up of the restaurant, literally, Mike Morris and Joe Logan, Egon, they meet up with Emma Samanda, Agent Samanda, in her Oracle fucking beetle, which is a nice beetle, but it was nicer when she closed the doors. That shit made it. That's what made it.
Yeah, that shit was like a supercomputer.
Like a super
inside the beetle. She had like a little Inspector Gadget ass beetle. Like,
she was Oracle, man.
She was an Oracle on the go. On the go.
On the go.
On the go.
I don't know if you could drive it while that shit was happening.
Well, no, you saw how she had to do it. She had to change the settings so she could drive. But like
until someone stabbed through the roof.
And then they got hit by a truck.
Get hit by a truck. Oh.
Shit got wild there for a second, but that was a decent fight there too.
With Mr. Smiley?
Yeah. I kinda like Mr. Smiley. Mr. Smiley versus Logan.
So while Joe Egon is meeting with Mike Morris and Emma Samanda, well, when they're having their little meeting and figuring out about what there's been a entity in the background of all of the doings of these ninja assassinations and big business called Azure.
Looks like it says Azure to me. Was it AZ?
Well, it's Disney. It's Sony. It's them big corporations.
It's Google.
It's Persona.
It's Google. It's Goozy.
It's the big bad corporation that took over everything and is shady in the backside.
It's Goozy.
Pretty much like any corporation. Well,
it's Persona from Dark Side Blues.
They're finding these things out that everything is kind of linking together to be Azu's doing. Like they have probable cause. And immediately as they have probable cause, there's a sword stabbed right through the top of the bug. And then they go on a car chase. They get hit by a truck. And Joe Egon fights this man with a smiling face. I think he was a robot, but it might have been a person.
You know, it was just his mask.
Okay, because he had the camera.
Yeah, he had the camera
So old creepy midget man.
So perv monster could see.
He looks like him. He looks like.
Yeah. I can't say it either. I can't say he looks like that. I can't say those words together. I can totally say she's got a fine ass. You know, she's a nice little ass, but can't say it the other way.
Continuing on.
Pause for even thinking about it. All right. Now,
I think he was watching the fight to see his moves too. To see, like, study him, because being a ninja, you got to kind of know other people's watching all these other fucking ninja shows.
The short man was told by the other entity in the background, the master super McNasty ninja assassin master owner,
the guy that wanted to be famous and not famous
at the same time.
The
one that wanted to work for the Google Corporation. He told the little short pervy ninja man. He told the little pervy ninja man that Logan, he gone, Joe wasn't nothing to play with. Old smoking Joe ninja man. But now you done killed his family, and now you done fucked up. So he's after everybody, and he's trying to explain to the little short ninja man that, hey man, this ain't exactly the smoke you wanted. You go on down to the grocery store, go on the food line, and buy you some liquid smoke to put on your food. But don't go down there fucking with Joe. You best leave Joe the fuck alone.
And at the very end of the third episode, he gets a call from his multiple. It looks like Sam and Dean from fucking Supernatural, how many cell phones he has. And it's like a very computery, glitchy voice that says, now we can talk.
It calls him by his motherfucking name. He gone.
And that's the end of the 3 episodes.
Steve, what'd you think of the 3 episodes overall?
Overall, first episode made you want to like sit in your corner, be all sad and everything. Like, it was so happy, and then the last half was like, oh, let me just take that heart that you like grew in your chest. Let me step on it like 20 times, like Austin. And just the pacing was great. I hope they don't let off the gas, because they're heading for like I feel like it's gonna be 12 episodes. So if it's 12 episodes, they need to hit the gas and fucking like just get it. And that's what I feel like is gonna happen, because even like usually when I see a 3 episode, like I watch 3 episodes to see if I want to watch the anime anyway. Usually the 3rd episode has some kind of like big thing that happens, which it did at the very end. It kind of kept you with the cliffhanger. So yeah, it's the 3rd episode. I always have like a cliffhanger of like what's going to happen next.
I think because they know we do 3 episode reviews. Like, if you can't hook me by now, I ain't coming back.
Maybe.
I mean, ask Anime the show.
Yeah, we'll talk about High Card, man.
Or Summon to Another World.
For a 3rd, 17th time.
For the 2nd time. And I'm super badass still. With a different body. But I'm still elite.
Still elite. But overall, I'd probably watch it. I'll see what happens, because I even said I was going to watch Undead Unluck, and Kadawfi is like riding the hardest on this.
Undead Unluck is still fucking nasty. At this point, episode 24 should come out tomorrow.
Is old boy, the boy that I thought was going to be great, is he still around?
Who?
June. Not June.
Oh, the Chinese fella. I ain't seen him in a little while, but he's still nasty.
Like, he's been around though?
Yeah, I just ain't seen him in the last 3 episodes have been interesting, to say the least.
Bad interesting or good interesting?
Really good interesting, I think.
Okay. Well, and now Kadawfi is even excited about this show. He thinks this is like the top of the top.
I didn't say that now.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say it was
Okay.
the tippity top.
He's
What
lying.
I said
to you folks.
was this shit's pretty heat. This is the heat. Like, I'm in on this. This is about to be my jam, so I'm about to watch this. I mean, don't get me wrong. After 3 episodes, it could still fuck you up.
He's got his Saturday morning cartoons, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm getting there. I got Kaniku Man. I got Undead Unluck. And I now have Ninja Kamui.
Like, about to make Sunday episodes. About to have one that comes at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10.
Which enough to space out your bowl of cereals.
Hell yeah, man. But what did you think overall, other than you think it's the real heat and everything? Did anything kind of disappoint you, or like it was a great 1, 2, 3? Like,
I liked all 3 episodes from beginning to end. There were some disappointing elements. I am not really a big fan of the music video, so to speak. So I don't really care for the opening music. Honestly, all of the music that was played in the show was kind of whack. Like in the second scene, the second episode at the Chinese restaurant, the song they played during that action sequence was garbage. That was garbage. I was like, y'all could have played fucking Mozart and it'd been better than that. Like,
so the music is a big.
It's kind of questionable with them on the music. However, the action, the sound effects, everything else takes over. And like the story, it makes me. I can go right past the music and be fine. For me, it's not anything to disturb. Like, there's gonna be people out there going, "That fucking song's awesome." Fine.
Intro's good.
Yeah, I didn't like the intro. I hardly liked the outro, but the intro felt like it was like A Day to Remember or Good Charlotte, like a cover band for them, like a tacky ass cover band for them doing that. Like, I feel like the lyrics to that intro song are hot garbage.
So
hot garbage.
He was talking about the music video earlier, folks, and what he's talking about is for the birthday, the father like would sing, and you notice the different. Like, I watched dub, and Kadawfi watched sub, and I watched sub just to see that part, and it literally changed voices, and it was it was so bad. It literally took me out of it, so I had to go back to dub.
There's no stars out when it's dark.
Yeah, it wasn't even that good.
This is like, what the fuck are you doing?
He's singing to his son. But other than the music, I wouldn't say is the best, but the music don't make the anime.
No, not at all.
And I'll give it 2 thumbs up. I'd probably watch it. You guys need to check it out. Favorite fight though.
Favorite fight
so far, because there's only been 3 episodes.
So far, there's been a hell of a lot of fights in 3 episodes. Favorite fight. That's gonna have to be the second episode in the Chinese restaurant where he fought against the twins.
Oh yeah, the 2 twins.
Yeah, yes, the 2 twins, the 2 brothers.
The 2 brothers, fucking idiot. But the 2 twins. Shut the fuck up, Steve. Dumbass.
When he fought the 2 brothers. When he did that, that was pretty kick ass. That whole sequence when he pulled his jutsu out and went into Ashura mode. And
I like the whole build up. I like how he met Mike Morris and he was like, I'm about to arrest you, and the Uber Eats pretty much, but they were Azure Eats.
Right. They kept
on coming in. I think the first 2 were the ninjas.
You think so?
I like, at least the first one was a ninja.
I don't think so.
Maybe he like took them, like as soon as they went out the door, they like took his clothes and shit.
I don't think so. I think those were legitimate fucking delivery orders.
But yeah, and then the fight commences. Those sickles are nice.
Oh yeah,
those sickles are fucking.
The forearm, like before you saw it was twins and it was just one dude with 4 arms, I was like, oh shit, we got General Grievous out here from Star Wars.
Yeah.
The robot man. I shouldn't have had to say that, but I'm lame. So just in case other people are lamer than me, because I don't watch Star Wars, but I know who General Grievous is.
No, General Grievous is too.
That's it. But yeah, like when that whole situation, I like the way he took him out. Like the way it ended, that fight sequence. Oh man, I watched that shit 3 times. That motherfucker pulled out fire swords. Then he pulled out a bottle of sake and blew out a fireball, fire style fireball jutsu. Threw that shit out, and then
Did it look better than Uchiha?
I think it did. I think it looked way better than what the Uchiha. Nah, let me stop hating. You saw what Madara did. His fireball jutsu was that his Phoenix flower jutsu was
continuing. Like for where they weren't like wizards with powers.
No,
like
he wasn't using like he might be using chakra of sorts of some kind of energy he's using to do some of the things he's doing, but to do the fireball jutsu, that was just a matter of him getting a big mouthful of sake and blowing it at a fire sword.
That was nice though.
Yeah, and the fire sword was mechanically activated. He had to scrape them together somehow and activate some sort of oil. He had to spark some sort of oil or something to get the sword to ignite. So, I mean, what they did,
practicality.
Right. There was a lot of practicality behind what they did. Like you could theoretically see people do most of the things that you saw done in the show. Most of the things.
I'm ready to see what his. I want to know what his actual secret art is, because like you were like, yeah, he got some kind of like he has some shit.
I think I know what it is, but I can't say without spoiling something else.
Okay.
What was your fight scene?
I was actually thinking of this the whole like it. There's not been enough fight scenes to kind of put that. Like, yes, there's been some great fight scenes, and just picking up to this point, it wouldn't be the twins. It'd probably be the POV. Like
the POV kill.
That was fucking like that, but that was a fight. That was the actual fight.
It
could be called a kill because he fucking murdered.
Oh, he killed a lot.
But it was so cool seeing that sequence of where he had the Stark awareness and he did the jutsu, killed 6 people at one time.
Oh,
fucking nice.
Oh, and he punched the shit out of Samantha.
Elbowed. But he knew who she was. Like he was like, I ain't gonna do anything.
He karate chopped the shit out of her ass.
But when he got the staff, pushed him into the elevator.
Oh yeah.
And then that POV shot, that was a damn good shot. That was the shit. That was the shit because like you saw like he was like headbutting, punching, stabbing people through the head.
What I found interesting was because I didn't know what he had done to have elevated himself at the time, because you find that out later.
Yeah, but the doctor.
But I had noticed in the elevator scene, he was like every time you saw like just the tip top of a ninja's head, he was already chopping through that motherfucker, like through his POV. You'd barely see a ninja showing up, and he's already fucking choppy. Like, and I was like, damn, he's got some fast ass reflexes.
Stark awareness.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna say dun 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 dun.
It wasn't like that.
I ain't gonna say it like that, but
at all like that.
But like to see, but you were kind of right, Kadawfi, saying that he was fighting average Joe, like ninjas. Like they were ninjas, but compared to him, he was like, what's the Anbu? He's an Anbu, and then it's just regular ninjas.
And they're fucking barely tuning, maybe just getting out here. Because one of the things that was mentioned in the show, you actually got to meet another character called the Reaper, the Shinigami.
He looked cool as fuck.
He looked super fucking cool, and you got to meet his master as well. It appears the Reaper has been clapping cheeks for Google, and he's been taking out his brethren, the ones that excommunicated from the clan. So he's been taking them out, and it looks like his master has caught up to him and is like, yo, you and these sorry ass ninja y'all got out here. Now I know I taught you how to use that sword better. You're not gonna come in here and start taking down your folks with all kinds of bloodlust and violence attached to you. You're gonna do this with pride. You're gonna use your sword with pride, and if you can't use it with pride, you're gonna put it the fuck down. And I'm gonna make you put it the fuck down. You and them sorry ass foreign ninjas you got on your squad. And this man does this amazing move. For the sub, it was called the swallowing wind, or the wind swallow, something like that.
It was called the wind swallow, the falcon swallow. It was something
birdie and windy.
Something birdie and windy.
Something like that. Shit was like a wind scar from Inuyasha.
Shit looked nice though.
It was super sweet. And he was like, no one can block a wind blade. There ain't nothing you can do against the wind blade. You just go motherfucking, oh shit, you're still here. Okay, you're still here. All right.
You can't get hit by it twice.
Okay, you ain't gonna get past the motherfucker twice. And he went to reach for his sword and went, hey, Reaper, where's your sword? Reaper puts his hand back in his pocket. My man looks down and sees Reaper's sword sticking out of his stomach. He falls to the ground. Damn. I guess I'm just gonna see you in hell. I wanted him to stay alive. He gave a pretty good speech to the Reaper. I wanted him to stay alive.
But the Reaper's nastier.
But what the Reaper ain't have a good speech.
Because he didn't have to.
He didn't say a word. And apparently the Reaper runs on a pack of one.
By himself.
He's a lone wolf. And Nasty McNasterton. And apparently the Reaper is not allowed to throw hands with Logan. Higan. Did you have any characters you look forward to seeing develop any further?
Like you're going to see the main character develop. It's always in the story. Oracle.
Emma Samantha.
I want to see if she's real or not. I bet she can throw hands.
Well, she got chopped in her fucking neck. Like, yeah!
She was caught off guard by like an elite of elite of elite of elite. This motherfucker was like
not off guard. She was on guard.
All right, but still,
she was
elite of elite of elite. Like, come on, man.
She was fully on guard and prepared for an attack.
And Stark aware. This motherfucker was like juicing. This man was like a kitty cat
she could think
versus a steroid fucking bodybuilder.
He was already like chopping the air where she was going to be at before she could get around the building.
And I want to see if I want to see how the Reaper goes. Like, I want to see if they're how they're building this fucking fight, because they're gonna fight.
I want to see the Ninja Master get down. The old man. I think he's gonna be fucking heroes and levels of madness.
You think he's gonna be like the dude from Wolverine?
I think so.
Like you think he's just fake, and then he's just like, oh no, I wasn't playing. I'll whip your fucking ass.
Man, shit. Oh, I don't think I really said it. There's this torture scene that reminds me a little bit of The Punisher, the one with John Travolta and the guy that was in The Mist.
And Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah, he was also in Deep Blue Sea. Yeah.
Fuck, God damn it.
I don't know his name, but Liquid Gold's gonna get it together here in just a minute. But it reminds me of that torture scene. However, it also reminds me of when Kakashi when Kakashi was put in the Genjutsu by Itachi, when he stabbed him 100 million quadrillion times. It's a nasty ordeal, but after what he did
Thomas
Jane,
he was the Punisher guy.
He was the Punisher. The Punisher guy.
And he was in the movie
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh.
He was the vegan police. Yeah. But
I can't say it. Continuing on, the torture scene, Kadawfi.
Yeah, that torture scene was pretty good though. I'm not really a big fan of torture. I normally cringe when torture scenes approach. That's why I don't watch shows like Dexter. The fuck is wrong with you people? That's right, you people. And You. I don't watch You. I hear Barry's kind of fucking weird. I'm not getting into it. I don't even want to try.
There's a season 5 of You. That's how bad people want to watch it.
I want to watch people get tortured. But anyway,
it's not torture. That's
not what it's all about. It's about like falling in love with a fucking creepy guy and getting tortured.
No, it's about a creepy guy. It's about a creepy guy stalking people, and then later on finding another creepy girl that's a little too much for his creepiness, and then he's turned straight. That's what happens in the second season.
He deserves it.
This bitch was like fucking cuckoo.
She kills him dead, but I don't care.
All right, we ain't even talk about this.
I don't give a damn. Fuck you. Not you, but the show You.
We'll talk. What we talking about? Ninja Kamui.
Ninja motherfucking Ninja Nin Kamui. He out here. What was I saying before we got into that goofy shit?
The torture scene.
The torture scene. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of that Punisher movie. That's that part of it. But again, that genjutsu scene with Tsukiyomi and Kakashi.
Yeah.
The one time he visited that. That was brutal.
1,000 years.
Oh man, 1,000 hours or some shit. It was a long time.
Whatever.
Of
like, that would have sucked.
It was a long time of getting stabbed to fucking stab up. But that was cool and creative the way they handled it. I like how they handled it. Like, I felt satisfied for that part of his id that allowed him to stab that man up like that. You know what I'm saying? I felt satisfied for that part of his interior.
But he was kind of justified for that one.
That's what I'm saying. But like, I know he wasn't satisfied, but I felt some satisfaction for him. Because there's no way that was satisfying.
Maybe the burning.
There's no way that was satisfying. Because even though you're the physical person who did it, you weren't going to do it without somebody telling you to do it.
That's why he said he's going to take everything out.
Yeah, like, all right, we about to handle business. He about to ruin the world. We about to go back to the Stone Age behind Joe Higan.
Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening today. I am Liquid Gold Steve.
I'm Kadawfi Crush.
And we have been the Fighting Couch Potatoes.
Don't forget to check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. The hell else we on?
Everywhere.
Every fucking way. Just find the Fighting Couch Potatoes.
Like, subscribe, comment. Come on, guys. Say anything. Debate anything. We are the Fighting Couch Potatoes. Check out Ninja Kamui.
Yeah, please check out Ninja Kamui.
And if you already are, then comment down below. See who, tell us who your favorite fight was, who your favorite kill was, your favorite person. Maybe the creepy little guy.
Probably was a creepy little guy for a lot of people out there.
Probably was.
Ooh, leprechauns. We're getting equal representation now. Thanks for stopping by. And you stay classy. They don't make real leprechauns.